Tonight is the final race of the regular season for the Racer League. 9 drivers sit on the bubble. Stick around to find out who is going to make it to the showdown. Well, good evening and welcome to the Racer League. I am your host, Nathaniel Scott. Tonight is the final race for the regular season in the Racer League. We are back at the Coca-Cola Motor Speedway, this 3-mile course. These drivers make some amazing speeds, reaching almost 300 miles an hour. But to talk about the showdown, since this is the last week, 7 drivers have already secured their spots into the showdown by winning a race during the regular season. We have 9 drivers, though, that do sit on the edge trying to race themselves in on points or get a final win in the regular season. Tonight, we're going to go ahead and get our pick'ems from our commentators, Ernie Dollarback, Sue Llewellyn, and Dwight Flanders. Ernie, who is your pick to win tonight?
I'm going to go ahead and pick the number 92 of Kim Jackson to win the race this week. Sue?
My pick for this week is the number 6 of Steven Nelson. Dwight?
Well, my pick to win this week is going to be the number 9 of Denise Rector. Nathaniel?
Well, guys, those are some great choices that we have there, but my pick to win tonight is the number 32 of Eddie Phillips. He qualified 5th in the race, and I think that is going to help keep him out of trouble from the rest of the pack. Now, let's go over qualifying results, shall we? Starting first, we have the number 13 of Nathan Rector. In second, number 8, Mason Cecil. In third, the number 92 of Kim Jackson. In fourth, the number 39 of Tim Taylor. Fifth, we have the number 32 of Eddie Phillips. In sixth, we have the number 52 of Eric Rector. Seventh, the number 21 of Jeremy Nelson. In eighth, the number 6 of Steven Nelson. In ninth, the number 91 of Aunt Christie. And rounding out the top 10, last week's winner, the number 57 of Scott Rector. Well, drivers have been called to their cars, so I'm going to go ahead and send it up to Dwight and Sue, our in-booth commentators. And I will see you next time.
Well, thanks, Nathaniel, for that welcome. My name is Sue Llewellyn, and I'm here with my counterpart once again, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hi there, y'all. It's so nice to be back here with y'all again this week. I just love this track, Sue. It's so big and fast and...
That's what she said. But it is big and fast, and I'm excited to be here again.
Oh, yes.
We got the number 13 on the pole this week.
Yep, it's nice to see him up there again this week. He's running his Hulu car again this week, and we've got the rookie there on the outside.
We
there,
sure
Mason
do.
Cecil in that number 8 car, but this is going to be an exciting race there, Sue, because this is the last one for the showdown.
It sure is. This is the last race to qualify automatically for the showdown with a win.
There's so many drivers that are just on the edge. It's going to be interesting to see. We've got, Kim Jackson in the 92 car is sitting in that last spot, but Christopher Bailey in that number 85 car is just 3 points out. If he even finishes a few spots ahead of Kim, he's in and she's out.
That's correct.
It's so exciting just to see what's going to happen.
We got a few drivers, including the rookie Terry Markham and Steven Nelson. They're just a few points out.
They are, and so is that Michael Rector, of who I like to see. I'd love to see him get into the showdown and win it all. But
he's got quite work ahead of him as he starts back there. But
yes, Sue, and the green flag's out there, Sue. They're going racing. Oh man, I forgot how fast they get here and how quick. It's way different than last week.
That's correct. They go pretty fast around here.
That they do, and that number 13 car is going to hold it there, but he's got Kim Jackson right there behind him, and there Eddie Phillips. They are just pushing there, Sue.
They sure are. When they hit this backstretch, they're going to be pushing 280 miles an hour.
That's so fast. That Eddie Phillips is going down there to the bottom trying to make another move.
We're 3 wide for the lead.
3 wide. Oh, Nathaniel cuts down right in front. Oh, he's going to make a block on them, Sue. Look at that. Oh, he slid up the track, though. I don't think he's going to be able to hold it there. It's going to be a shootout down to the front stretch here.
It sure is. Who's going to lead that first lap?
Oh, heavens. Oh, it looked like that Eddie Phillips is going to take the lead there. Get that first lap and get some more bonus points for him.
That's correct. Eddie led that first lap. That's a bonus point for him. And he's trying to get in on points.
That's right.
So every point counts.
He's sitting 12th right now in points. Looking pretty good so far, but a win here would definitely help. And looky there, we've got the number 4 of Tommy Ray and 84 of Kaylee Banks.
That's correct. They're running near the back of the pack. We got the number 72 back there as well. They're not having a good start to this race.
Not, Sue, and those guys and gals are trying to race their way in. That Tommy Ray, he's sitting 15 points out right now, so he definitely needs a better finish this week than he's had these last few weeks.
He sure does. That place is not going to get the job done this week.
It is not, Sue. He's sitting a little bit further out. And then we got that Christopher Bailey, like we were talking about. Him and Steven Nelson are tied right now in points, sitting right behind Kim Jackson, just 3 points out of the showdown. So they've got some work to do this week there, Sue. Hopefully they can get it done.
Hopefully they can. It's going to be quite a shootout for the showdown.
That it is, Sue. That it is. It's just so exciting. Look at all this racing that we got going on. These guys are all over the place. I just love it.
They sure are. They are not holding anything back, as this is the race that you want to put everything on the table.
Everything that you can there, Sue. And that number 92 car there, she's kind of falling herself back from the front. She was running up there pretty good in that first lap. Interesting to see her back there. Kim Jackson's got to really put it in there, or she's not going to make it in the showdown. It's a really close race.
Look who we got back in very last place. That number 72 and 47.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Hopefully that number 72 car, Michael Rector, I really hope he can get up there, Sue. He's not really sitting too well. He's about 16, 14 points out of the showdown, so he really needs to step it up.
He sure does, and his teammate, that number 85 of Christopher Bailey, he's in front of Kim Jackson right now.
He's got himself into the top 10 there, Sue. Look at that.
He has. He has moved his way into the top 10, and he appears to be moving forward.
That's right. I like his new sponsor there, Sue, that Lipton tea. That's a nice-looking car there.
It sure is. It sure is. We all like a nice glass of tea.
Oh, that we do, Sue. Well, I can't do a show without some.
He's right behind his other teammate, that number 91 of Aunt Christie.
Yes, and that Aunt Christie is in the showdown currently right now. She's sitting 13th in points currently right now there, Sue, and quite a bit of ways up. So if she keeps a good finish here, she'll make herself in.
A good finish will qualify her on points, that's correct. We got quite a few other drivers. The number 52 of Eric Rector, he's just up inside the top 10 as well. He's in the top 5.
Oh, he needs a really good finish here, Sue. He's sitting all the way back in 22nd in points. So he needs some good finishes there, and so does that number 6 car. Like we said, he's tied with Christopher Bailey. In points, they're sitting at 16th spot. And they are so tied, Sue, they even have the same average finish.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right?
And that average finish is what we use as the tiebreaker. So with them tied right now, that's quite impressive.
I think the Racer League might go with, who has the most top 5s then.
Well, I'm sure they would. But that Eddie Phillips, that number 32, he has got quite a lead over the number 1 of Michael Scott.
Oh, yes. Well, this one, I believe this one, they don't have that restriction on them, so they can go really, really fast. Is that right?
That's correct. Last week was at Daytona where we had a restrictor plate track. And what that does is slows them down, but they took it off this week, and boy, you can tell the difference.
Oh, you can. They're just zooming around here. It's so much fun to watch.
It sure is. Looks like we got that number 83, Renee Rector, creeping into the top 10.
Oh, heavens, Sue. She's sitting way back there in points right now. She's sitting 28th, but Like you said, though, a win here could solidify her spot in the showdown.
That's correct. She is out mathematically in points, but a win will guarantee her a spot if she can pull out a win.
That would be so nice there, Sue. And
that number 6, he keeps trying to get past that number 9, but he just can't seem to do it.
Can't get there, Sue. He just can't get there. In front of that, we got that Eric Bellarby car. And number 37. I think he's a little ways out in points as well. He's sitting back in 23rd.
Mm-hmm. He could still get in on points, though.
He could.
Look at this. We got a 3-wide race for second place.
Oh, heavens to Betsy there, Sue. And looks like that 8 car got to the bottom line, but number 1 and 13 are going to hook up and try to push their way up there. Hopefully that drafting works to get them ahead of there, Sue. And, it's going to be interesting.
It doesn't work quite as well as it did last week. As you can see, that number 8, he is fast on that bottom.
He is there, Sue. And that Nathan Rector there in that 13, he just don't know where to go, but he better make a choice because that 57 of Scott Rector's coming up right behind him.
He sure is.
He don't want to lose any more positions than he's already lost.
And that 57 of Scott Rector, he's 2-time winner.
He is. He's our second 2-time winner there with Christy Rector in the number 17 car, which we haven't talked much about her, but she's been on the top of the points all season long.
She has. She has had quite an array of awesome finishes.
Her worst finish was last week, Sue, finishing 18th in the 18th position, and that was because she was involved in that accident there.
Yeah,
at the
that's
end.
correct. Yep.
So not really her fault. It just kind of happened, but
yeah, that's restrictor plate racing.
that is.
But here we got the number 8. He's challenging for the lead.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, Sue! I think he's going to try to get there. He was fast on that bottom line. Look at him go down there, Sue.
Oh, we got a slow car.
Oh, where'd she
had to
come from?
avoid.
He went down on that apron down there, Sue. I thought
did.
he was going to lose it.
It looks like that caused a caution.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, Sue. And they just raced back to the line there, didn't they?
They did. That was it. That number 8, it led him to the caution. They crossed the line, so let's take a look, see what happened. Uh-oh, we got the 13 and 57.
Oh, heavens. Oh, he tried to avoid, and they... Oh, heaven. Oh, my goodness, Sue.
That was quite a hit.
Oh, heavens. Oh, mercy.
Well, good news, though, for fans of the number 13 of Nathan Rector and the 57 of Scott Rector. They both have a win, so they are in the showdown.
But they are out of this race. Oh, mercy. I hope that Nathan Rector's all right, Sue. That was a hit.
That was a hit and a half.
Oh, mercy. Well, coming down pit road, I guess we should go to Ernie down there. Ernie, you got us down there, buddy?
Well, hey, guys. Yep. That was quite a hit that number 13 car took, but everybody else is going to take 4 tires there, guys. The number 8 car, they're working on the left side now, but all 4 tires, no real adjustments for the guys down here on pit road. Right, soon, back to you.
All right there, Ernie. Thanks a lot. That number 32 got out there pretty quick there, Stu.
He sure did. Their pit crew got them the lead. So as they get lined back up here, we're going to go ahead and take our first break. When we come back, we'll be green flag racing, and we'll run through our top 10.
Hey, you're watching the Racer League, and I'm Frank. And the other day, my friend asked me what rhymes with orange. And I said, no, it don't.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey, y'all. It's nice to be back again.
We had quite an exciting first half of this race.
Yes. Oh, yes.
First, right now, we got the number 32 of Eddie Phillips, followed by the number 8 of Mason Cecil. In third, we got the 52 of Eric Rector. In fourth is the 85 of Christopher Bailey. And in 5th, we got the 51 of Miss Erin Nelson.
Oh, that's 41 there, Sue.
In 5th, we got the 41 of Miss Erin Nelson.
There you go. In 6th, we've got the number 83 there of Miss Renee Rector. In 7th, we've got the number 49 of Rod. In 8th, we've got Aunt Christy in the number 91 car. In 9th, we've got the number 64 of Miss Katie Harshberger, who has got herself, she's top in points right now.
She is.
Without a win. And then we've got the number 10 there of Miss Madison Grace, who is actually 17 points out of the showdown there, Sue.
A good finish here. Could get
help.
her in.
Well, pace car's out, green flag's waving, and we're going racing.
We are. We got that number 84 of Miss Kaylee Banks. She's a lap down. She's fighting to get her lap back.
She is. She still needs a pretty good finish here, Sue, so she can lock herself in. She
does.
sits quite a ways up, though, almost a whole 100 points up. But you never know what could happen in any race.
You never know. And in fact, that number 52 took advantage of the 84 being down low.
And it is.
That's got him the lead.
And she's got her lap back.
She has her lap back as of right now.
Hopefully she can hold on to it, and I see that.
Looks like at number 52, he's going to lead this lap. There's a bonus point for one of our drivers there on the bubble.
Well, that's nice. Oh, look at there, Sue. Look at that number 83 car of Renee Rector coming around. Sue, she was way back there in like 6th position when we first started here.
She was.
Coming back off of that, and here she is. Oh, heavens. Oh, mercy. She tried to move that number 32 of Eddie Phillips out of the way. She says, hey, this is my race.
With a win, she will be qualified for the showdown.
She
was
will.
Putting it all on the table. That was quite an amazing save.
It was
of that
there
32.
by the Eddie Phillips. Oh, heavens to Betsy. That was some good driving there, Sue.
It sure was. That could have been horribly wrong, being at the front of the pack going 280 mile an hour.
It would have taken out a bunch of them drivers back there, Sue. That would have just been so awful.
It would have been, but it definitely looks like it has scared off at number 32. And here we got the 47. He's making his way forward.
He is, Sue. He's currently sitting 10th in points and about 75 points ahead of his teammate, Kim Jackson, there in the number 92. Point-wise, not standings, on here.
Sure.
While they're racing, but look at there too, Sue. There's that number 72 of Michael Rector. It looks like those two have just kind of hooked up all day and just racing together, trying to make their way to the front.
They sure have. They were back at the back of the pack earlier in the race, and now they're together again here right in the middle.
They are. 3-wide racing.
3-wide racing. And here we're 4-wide.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, Sue. Hold on to it, y'all. Hold on to it.
4-wide, and everybody in that trying to make their way into the showdown.
There's that number 6 car who you picked to win this week there, Sue. Stephen Nelson.
He was my pick. He was up near the front. He moved to the back, and there he's moving back forward again.
Making his way up there, Sue. And look behind that. We have the 2-time winner of Christy Rector.
We sure do. That number 72 of Michael Rector, he has been moving forward.
He has. He is on a mission, Sue.
They must have made some awesome adjustments on those last pit stops.
They must have, because he's sitting 9th right now currently, and he started way back in 20th position at the start of the race.
That's quite impressive for a track of this size.
It is. All this speed they got going, he must be going really fast.
He must be. There's that number 6 again. He's just keeps trying to pluck them off one at a time.
He's trying, but I don't think he's got it this week. So he's just slowly edging, but
he keeps going forward
and backwards.
Keeps going backwards, forward and backwards. Speaking of going backwards, there's that number 8, Mason Cecil.
Oh heavens! Did you see that, Sue?
I did. There's another good save there by the number 72. That Mason Cecil, he keeps falling back as well.
He is. So he started up there in 2nd position, and now he's sitting back there in 10th. It looks like he might even lose that spot coming up here.
Well, he was leading when we hit that caution.
That's right.
And then the 32 took it under the yellow.
We've got week 1 winner there, Denise Rector. She's sitting inside the top 10. She was my pick to win this week.
She was.
Looks like she's doing pretty good right now, sitting inside the top 10.
She sure is. In fact, and look who else is in that top 10 now.
Oh, heavens, look at there. That number 72.
Sure
Michael
is.
Rector. It's
Sure
nice to see him up
is.
there. And,
Oh, we got a challenge for the lead.
oh, heavens, look at that. Renee Rector just go. She is just a moving, Sue.
She is on a mission.
She's hooked up with her teammate there in that number 84 of Kaylee Banks. And they are just probably going to pull away here, Sue.
One
How
would
fast
hope.
she got around that number 52 car. He just made a major move. She is just zooming around this track.
She sure is. Be interesting to see if the 83 allows the 84 Kaylee Banks to keep her lap, or if
It
she's
will
going to
be.
take it back. She is moving forward, and if that 84 doesn't keep up, she may just make that pass.
She might, because that'll hold her up, right? And she doesn't want to be
will.
held up. And
In fact, here we
there
go.
she goes.
She's making that pass, put the 84 back a lap down.
She's going to try for it. They're side by side.
They are. They want to clear that out, though, or the 52 and 32 are going to catch back up to them.
And right behind that, we've got the number 48 there, Madison Grace. She's just lurking back there in the back. Looking, just waiting her turn.
She sure is.
Well, that 52 car there's caught him there. Caught those girls up there. See if he can get aggressive and make some passes to try to get himself into the showdown.
That's right. He is on the bubble, but like we said before, a win guarantees your spot.
That's the only thing that guarantees.
That's true.
So all these top 5 drivers do not have a win so far in the season. All trying to make their way in. Actually, there's only 2 cars that we have inside the top 10 that are locked in, and that's the number 9 of Denise Rector and the number 49 of Rod Ellison.
That's correct.
Those are the only cars in the top 10 there, Sue, who have a win so far this season.
So it is anybody's race, anybody's showdown.
It is, and that 52 car, he's looking on the inside there of Renee Rector. Looks like he's going to try to get that pass, and that inside line is going to hold it for him, and there he goes, right around her.
He's got the lead again. We're at the midpoint of our race. I think this will be a good time. We're going to send it back up to Nathaniel Scott. And he'll give us our mid-race report.
Well, thanks, Dwight and Sue. Again, I am your host, Nathaniel Scott, and this is the Mid-Race Report. We had our first caution on lap 12 involving the number 13 of Nathan Rector, 57 of Scott Rector, and the number 1 of Michael Scott. We just have green flag pit stops going currently right now, and the number 52 is our leader as it comes down to the pits. Ernie, are you there? What's the consensus on pit road?
Well, guys, looks like everybody's gonna take 4 tires here. Definitely need to make a few adjustments for these cars here as they're driving around. But they all do need 4 tires. They make some crazy speeds here. Yep, and no changes to the number 52 car as he's off and away.
Well, thanks there, Ernie. Sounds like some interesting stuff going on with the green flag pit stops. We'll let them sort this out and go to break. And I will see you next time.
The Racer League is not sponsored by hot dog buns. Because if it was, you'd eat me.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey, y'all, it's nice to be back. We've got a challenge here for the lead there, Sue, between that Eddie Phillips and Eric Velarde.
We sure do.
Pretty interesting stuff going on here.
It is. In fact, it looks like I got 37.
It's gonna squeeze by with a
He did.
lean lap.
He moved that 32 out of the way
He did.
in that turn 3 and 4, and he got that lead.
See if they can hold on to it. They're that 32 car of Eddie Phillips has been strong all day long.
Sure has. Sure has. In fact, he took the lead away from the number 52 back under green after our green flag pit stops.
That's right. But I think that 37 car there, Eric Blarby, made some major adjustments in that green flag pit stops that they had, because he started back in 29th position today there, Sue. So he's come up from the back.
He sure
We saw that
has.
again a couple weeks ago, I believe, too.
We did. And here's the number 92 of Kim Jackson.
It's just
back
outside
in
the,
ninth.
just inside the top 10 there. I'm sorry. She's trying to take that position away there from Eddie Phillips.
Every
Looks
position
like
is important as the last.
It is there, Sue, because remember, like we said, she's right there on that bubble in that 15th spot. Only 3 points ahead of Christopher Bailey and Steven Nelson. So it'll be interesting there, Sue. And look who's in the top 10 now, Sue. We've got the number 47 of John Jackson and the number 72 there, Michael Rector.
They sure do.
They're actually battling for 10th place there, Sue.
They sure are. Looks like that number 72 gave John quite a bit of room.
He did there, Sue. And look at him get right there door to door there, Sue. That 47 car is not going to hold anything back. He is trying to race his way in there, Sue.
The same could be said for the 72 of Michael Rector.
That's right. He's only about, 14 points outside of the place there, Sue.
That's
so.
correct. They just keep trading back and forth.
Back and forth there, Sue.
They're lurking back there in 14th. Is that Christopher Bailey?
He is there, Sue. He's trying to make his way up there.
And here we're under caution. We're just 10 to go. So this is our 10 to go caution. There was no accident.
Just racing back to the line there, Sue. Got the 91 Aunt Christie. Like we said, she is currently in, but only by about 30 points. So,
Well, let's see if this 37 can hold the lead.
as they come around,
Oh, here comes that Madison.
she's been up there in the top 5 there for a little while there, Sue.
She moved that 32 out of the
She
way
did.
again.
She did.
Let's see if she can get that position.
I think she's going to get it there, Sue. She was been lurking back there this whole time, just kind of taking her time and being patient.
She got it.
10 to go now. It's time to move and get serious, because these are the last 10 laps of the regular season.
They sure are. They're going to get lined back up. I'm assuming we're going to have some yellow flag pit stops coming up here.
I believe that we might there, Sue, so.
They've been on these tires for quite a few laps.
Oh, yeah, it's about 10 laps, 11 laps or so. They can't go much further than that. This is a really big track, and they are going really, really fast.
Well, they sure are. We
See
got
what they do as they come around here, Sue.
these slow pace laps.
They
But
are.
we got the 37 leading, the number 48 in second. Eddie Phillips in 32 is in third. Fourth, we got the 52 of Eric Rector. And in fifth, the 41 of Aaron Nilsson.
That's right, and here they come down to the pit stops here, Sue. They're going to come down here, I imagine. They're going to take all 4 tires. Have to check in with Ernie and see what's going on there.
Well, hey there, guys. Yeah, some of these drivers are trying to talk about what they're going to do here. The number 37, our leader, is actually going to take only fuel. He is not going to do any tires. So we'll see if that pays off for him as he goes off and is out. Everybody else, though, is going to take some tires and get their gas and head back out. Back to you, guys.
Well, thanks there, Ernie. That was nice. Interesting play there. What do you think, Sue, about the number 37 of Eric Blarby not taking any gas? Or just taking just gas?
Just taking gas. That's going to be quite an interesting strategy.
And we see if it pays off. I wonder if he's got the tire wear to be able to hold on to this lead with those other drivers who took tires.
That is my concern as well. We've seen in the past, tires are key.
They are. So we'll see what happens when we come back to the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League.
That'll do. That'll do.
Race Racer League gets no endorsements. We do it all for free. Because we have nothing better to do.
Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Dwight. I hope y'all right. And I'm here with my counterpart, Sue, and he wants to know, how do you do?
Well, thanks, Dwight.
You're welcome. I don't usually get to do those segments, so it's nice to kind of change it up a little bit.
It was.
It's fun.
Felt a little awkward sitting over here being quiet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, here we are back to the Racer League. We got a couple cars that were a lap down ahead of the pack right now, trying to get their lap back. And then we got the number 37 of Eric Alarby leading the race, followed by the number 32 of Eddie Phillips. In third, we got the 41 of Aaron Nelson. In fourth, the 48 of Madison Grace. And in fifth, we got the 52 of Eric Rector.
Well, in that sixth spot, we've got the number 95 of Carl Phillips. It's nice to see him up there this week.
It is.
His teammates up there in second. And then we've got the number in seventh, we've got Renee Rector, an 83 car, followed by the number 47 of John Jackson. And his teammate, the number 92 of Kim Jackson, there's in ninth. And then Rod Ellison wraps out the top 10 there soon, the number 49 car.
Here we go, Dwight. Your favorite part.
We're going racing. Oh, I do just love this part there, Sue, but it'll be interesting to see. Like we said, the number 37 car didn't take any tires. And I think it's not going to pay off that well for him. It's going to give him the track position, but I don't think for very long.
I don't think so either. In fact, that 32 is already taking advantage of his newer tires.
He is there, Sue, and they're behind. Oh, heavens. Oh, mercy, Sue. We had some cars spinning back there.
We did, but looks like we stayed green.
Oh, that's
for
interesting.
now.
See what happens.
That was off the raceway.
Well, they held on to it then, I guess. And we've got the number 32 and 37 still going at it, followed by that Madison Grace there, Sue. She's been back there all day.
And there goes that 37. He slowed everybody up.
Oh, heavens to
Betsy, and now we're
Sue.
under caution.
I don't think he liked that decision there to just not take any tires.
Something must have happened on those older tires.
Be interesting to see there, Sue, and what all that plays out.
Let's see what happened on the replay.
Oh, mercy. Oh, heavens, Sue. Oh, mercy. Oh, gosh. Oh, heavens, Sue. I hope that Aunt Christy is all right. That was a hit.
He's right along number 6.
Oh, and that 84 there of Kaylee Banks. She was involved in that accident last week. She rolled over.
She did. She did.
I wonder if we can go down to Ernie and see what happened to that number 37 car.
Sure. Ernie, you got us?
Yeah, hey guys. So, 37 car was complaining about a tire going down. They didn't take tires, so we must run up all the tread on his tires, and just a bad call. It's going to cost him pretty big.
It sure is. In fact, if he won this race, he would have been in the showdown, but now he's going to be...
He would have, but
way
it's the
back
last race of the regular season. You can't hold anything back. You got to try everything you can. That's what those drivers were doing there when they ended up crashing, just trying to secure their spots in. And let's see, the Kaylee Banks and Aunt Christy were qualified so far in points. It'll be interesting to see after the race where everything sets out if they're able to hold it.
That's correct. That wreck probably cost them a spot in the showdown.
It sure can there, Sue, because this is anybody's race at any time.
Well, on that note, we're going to go take a break. But don't worry, we will have some green flag racing when we come back. We'll probably have about 3 or 4 laps.
It's going to be exciting.
Hey, I'm Frank, and you're watching the Racer League. And what do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals? Flippity flop!
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? And I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey, y'all. It's nice to be back again. This is only a few more laps here of the regular season there, Sue.
That's correct.
These drivers can't hold anything back.
They sure can't.
They got to give it all they can, and we've got 2 lap-down cars that separate the number 32 from second place.
That's correct. That's going to be quite interesting.
It is, to see if they can get around them, because now, when we restarted last time, that 11 car did move out of the way. So, hopefully they do that again and give these guys a chance to race for their points.
That would be quite nice, but they're also racing to get their lap back. So,
yes, but
it's going to be quite interesting to see what they decide to do.
They're already a lap down, and let them 2 just race for points after everybody else gets out of the way. That's
Fair
the way I
enough.
see it.
Well, maybe they're going to try to block because that 49 has already won.
They might, but also right behind that, we've got Kim and Jackson and the 17 of Christy Rector there in 4th, and she's already won also this year.
That's correct.
But other than that, those are the only 2 winners we have inside the top 10. These drivers are going green flag racing here. As the green flag drops, y'all, we are going back racing for the showdown here, guys. This is going to be so exciting. Oh, heavens.
Well, that 49 didn't waste
He
any
wasted
time.
no time there, Sue, and I bet that makes that number 39 car, or 32 car there, pretty nervous. See that car coming, because
Oh, and
he's trying to hold on there, Sue. And so here comes that number 92 of Kim Jackson. She's making a move up there as well.
That 49's coming with a fury.
He is there, Sue, but there's another pack behind them that I think might be moving.
Oh, and here he goes for the lead.
Here he comes. He got right underneath there of that number 32 car. That's happened to him a couple times already this race there, Sue. So,
Sure has. They just moved him right out of the way.
oh, they are blocking and moving all over the place back there, Sue, from 3rd on back.
It's like they think it's the last race of the season.
I know, and they just can't hold anything back. They got to give it all that they can. Right here coming down to the wire. We've only got a few more laps left. Here comes that number 72 car. Look at there, Sue. He's making way for 3rd place there, Sue. Look at that go. You go, Michael. You go.
He is moving forward.
Oh, heavens, he is.
Wow.
He's moving that 92 car out of the way, and here comes that 32 car underneath the number 49 there, Sue.
Looks like at 72. He wanted to make it 3 wide, but
he
just
did.
couldn't quite get there.
But he got that position there, too. It's going to be them 2 first and second here, Sue. See what they can do here.
Here we go. 2 laps to go.
Oh,
Does the
heavens.
72 have enough to take the win?
That's going to be interesting. He needs the win. Eddie is kind of there on points already, but that number 72 car definitely needs a win here, y'all. So he can
He does. He
get
went
his
up
spot
high.
in there. He's trying to get some momentum, it looks like, around in that high line.
That's correct. Trying to build up some speed to
Oh,
make
and
the
look at there,
pass.
Sue. That number 48 of Madison Grace there. She's been lurking in that 3rd spot all race long.
She
See if
sure
she can
has.
catch these first 2 cars. 72's looking high again.
He's got to get that momentum built up, but looks like he
he's-
lost a little bit
It
that
does.
time.
It looks like he's trying to run as much speed as he can into the turns and try to get some momentum, but it's going to cost him because that 48 car is going to try to catch that draft and
Yep,
and
here
catch
we are.
him.
White flag is out.
oh heavens, Sue, this is going to be crazy. That 72 car is pushing really hard.
He sure is. Oh, it looks like he's got to run this
It
time.
looks like that might be working for him this time there, Sue, but
Can he get underneath the 32?
he's pulling in on him. He's pulling in on him. Let's see what he can get.
Can he move him?
Come
He's
on,
there.
Michael. He's right
He
there.
is
Oh, he's going looking on the inside this
He
time.
is.
Oh, he bumps him, Sue.
He
moves
moved to
him out of the
32.
way.
Is it enough?
Hang on, y'all.
They're
Oh,
neck and
heavens.
neck. Coming out
They're
of
coming
turn
down
4.
the line. Oh, my goodness, Sue. This is going to be crazy.
Who's it gonna be?
Who's going to get it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's the 32.
The 32 of Eddie Phillips won the race.
Oh, heavens, Sue.
By
That was...
0.02 of a second.
Oh, my goodness, Sue. That was so crazy.
What a race to end the regular season.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, Sue. Oh, my goodness. 32 car is going to get the win.
The 32 of Eddie Phillips, like you said, got the win and got qualified for the showdown.
He's locked himself in there, Sue. Well, in second, we had the 72 of Michael Rector. That Madison Grace, she's been up in the top 5 all day long there, Sue. Running that 3rd and 4th spot. But look at there. Look who finished 4th there, Sue. Number 33 of Laura Ellison.
It's nice to see her up there. Looks like the number 17, a Christy Rector, gets another top 5.
She does. They're still in that number 4 car of Tommy Ray. I wonder if that'll be enough to help lock him in there, Sue.
Well, speaking of points, be sure to check our Facebook page tonight at 8 o'clock following this race. You can check out who made the showdown, and who made it on points, and who made it on wins.
It'll be interesting to see who made it into the Auto Racing Ultimate National Showdown. It's not everybody gets this privilege to get into the showdown like that, so.
That's correct. Well, that's going to be us for this week. When we come back next Tuesday, we'll be at Richmond. It'll be the first race of the showdown.
Just 5 more races left, y'all. Stay tuned. That'll do, Sue. That'll do.
Racer League is brought to you by Ben Sound. And images were provided by Google. Don't forget to like or comment below on what you think of Racer. And throw a heart in for me.
I can make my ears move. See it? Pretty hot, right? Well. Shut up, cat. Gosh, she never does this. All right, here we go. Seriously, every time I'm about to talk. That's been the video.